Hey, what's up guys, my name is Farjana. Welcome to my another complete tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to make a portfolio website in WordPress using Elementor. This is a complete and step-by-step tutorial. If you are a beginner or even don't have any previous experience about how to make a website, this tutorial is for you. Only by following this step-by-step tutorial, you can also make your own portfolio website. Now let's have a look which you are going to make in today's video. This is the website which you are going to make in today's tutorial. This is basically a one-page and simple design website. Here I used the dark version of this website, but you can use any color as you want. If you see in the very top area, here I will show you how to upload this kind of transparent logo and how to create this kind of menu. So here when I click any specific menu item, it simply scroll down to that area. I'll show you all in step by step. And here in the top banner area, here I will show you how to create this kind of image with the animation effect, how to create this kind of text inside the image, and here in the left side, here is the social icon, and this is a sticky. Always stay in left center. So when I scroll down all over the website, we can see the social icons. Here we can add more icons if you want. And also I will show you how to create this kind of animation effect to the background. And also I'll show you how to customize this kind of animation, and you can add any kind of animation effect with any section. That's cool. Then the second section, here this is the service area. So here I have added 3 boxes. Here you can add which type of services you can provide. You can add that in this area. Then here is a section. You can add your skills in this area. Then here is the portfolio area. You can upload your own portfolio. When I click any one, click on this plus icon and it's a gallery. We can see all the images, and when I hover over, we can see the title and small description. Also here is a link. So when I click, if I want to add any specific page link or any details page link, we can do that. And finally the bottom area, here is the contact section I have created. Here is a contact form on the right side, and in the left here is some contact information. If you want to add, you can add anything in this place. In this tutorial I will show you how to customize each of the section with your own content, own color and own design. Also we'll show you how to create any new section as per your need. For this tutorial I'm going to use WordPress and most popular WordPress page builder Elementor. So using this page builder, we can easily customize and create any new section as per our need. Finally, this website will be fully responsive for phone and all devices as we need. Before moving forward, let me introduce myself. I'm Farjana Rashid, professional web designer and developer, and I'm working in this area for last 8 years. So you are learning from a real web developer. So far you see, if you think this tutorial adds some value to you, please give this video a big thumbs up. Otherwise you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And you will find a timestamp in the description, so you can jump any specific part you need. Alright, I have divided this tutorial into 7 simple steps. I'll go through all in step by step. For the very first step, purchase your domain and hosting. In this tutorial, I will show you how to get a domain completely free for the first year and how to get up to 60% discount through my link. If you already have your own domain and hosting, you can skip this part, or if you don't have, then follow along. So to get domain and hosting, just go to farjanarashid.com and here go to tools, and here is web hosting. Here is Bluehost web hosting link. So now click on Get Started.
So why Bluehost? In my opinion, Bluehost is the best web hosting provider. I am a web developer. I tried so many web hosting companies. I don't want to mention their name, but I personally ended up using Bluehost. Hundreds of my clients using Bluehost and they never complain about using it. If you see my Bluehost account, I have hosted here tons of websites and I never get a downtime. Their customer support is really amazing in case if you need any help. And that's why I always recommend Bluehost, and their price is really affordable for everyone.
Now click on Get Started. You can see their pricing, so you have different options based on what you need. If it's your first website and you only want to host one website, then you can take their basic plan. And if you have multiple websites, more than one, you can pick their Plus or Choice Plus options. Though both options are almost same, Choice Plus options have domain privacy plus protection and site backup options. But we don't necessarily need that. And you can take their Pro plans if you are planning to host a big e-commerce website and if you have millions of visitors already. As a beginner, let's start with the basic plan. It will cost only $3.95 per month and you will get one website, 50 GB SSD storage, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, standard performance, one included domain, 5 parked domains, and 25 subdomains. And in this price, it's awesome. But in future, if you have multiple websites, you can upgrade it to their Plus plan. So basically, we can upgrade or downgrade our plan anytime. Now let's click on Select. Now, if you have domain name already, you can type your domain name here and configure it. I'm assuming you don't have a domain name already, so let's select a domain name from here. On the right side, you see there are several options: .com, .online, .site, .website, and so many options. But I always suggest to take .com website because it's good for search engine optimization, and also .com website looks more professional and legit. So here I am selecting a domain name for this tutorial purpose. So I'm typing here Farjana WP. So my domain name will be farjanawp.com and I'm clicking to next. So here is showing the domain name farjanawp.com is available. Awesome. Now I need to put my account information here. So here I am typing my first name, last name, my business name, and selecting my country, and here is my state address, city, postal code, and typing my phone number and email address, and here the email address is really important, so make sure you are putting your best email address, because after completing purchase, a receipt will send to that email address. Now here is the package information. By default, it's selected for 33 months, that means for 3 years. And if you now see, the price is showing $3.95 per month. But we can reduce this price. Here we only take the necessary things. For starting, we can take it for 1 year, that means for 12 months, and it will cost $5.95 per month. It's still pretty cheap. So now we can see the total price $71.40 for a whole year. That's awesome. And here I will show you a secret tip how you can reduce this price more. So now I'm going to hover outside of this page So when I'm going to hover on back button or outside of this page, here we will see a pop-up window which will offering you last price $2.65 per month. Now click on claim savings, and now you can see the price $2.65 per month when 3 years selected. So now I'm going to select 12 months price again, and here you can see the total price now showing $59.40 for a whole year. It's amazing. Now I'm going to package extras, and here you can see domain privacy plus protection, which is adding more prices here. So you can select or deselect domain privacy. Having domain privacy is good. No one can get to know who is the owner of the website, but I'm deselecting it because I want to be transparent and it's not that important to me at this moment. I'm also turning off Siteload Security and CodeGuard Basic. I don't need Siteload Security and CodeGuard Basic either, so I'm deselecting those as well. So now you can see the total price is now $59.40 for a whole year. Now here I'm putting my payment information. So here I'm typing my credit card number, and here I'm putting my CVV code and expiration date. And now also select this check icon. So you are agreed with their terms and policy. And when you complete purchasing through my link, you see you are getting a huge discount. And I will also get a commission. So nothing extra, that's a win-win situation. Thank you for that because it supports this channel and help me to make more valuable videos like this for you. So now click on submit. Okay, so now you can see your purchase was a success. We sent a confirmation email to dvhealth@gmail.com. Now I'm going to check my email. So here I got an email here. So here is the verification email for my purchase. I'm going to check it and verify my email. So now my email is verified successfully. And next I will get another email. Here is my payment confirmation, and here Bluehost sent me an invoice for my purchase. Now from here we have to create an account. Here is my domain name, and here I have to type a password. I'm typing my password and retype it, checking on their privacy policy and create account. Okay, now save it. So your account is ready to go. You can log in. So now I'm going to log in. Here I need to type my password, which I already created now, and log in. I'm saving it. For now I'm skip it because I will do it later with you in step by step. I'm clicking on get started. Turning off domain privacy and protection and confirm it. So we have successfully completed purchasing our domain and hosting. Alright, step 1 is done. Now going for the step 2, install WordPress. To install WordPress, go to My Sites, and from here we are going to create site and then site name. So here we can type WordPress website, and site title we can type complete tutorial by Farjana. And next here is a advanced option. So by default, if we don't fill all this field, so it will take the default email address from this Bluehost account and default username, and it will generate a auto password. So now I like to set all this by manually. So I'm typing my email address, then username and password. So there should be one uppercase and one number. Okay, so now click on next, and here is the domain name. So our WordPress is going to install here, and here is subdirectory. So if we want to install our WordPress in a subfolder or subdirectory location, then we can type here some name or our folder name. But here I want to install our WordPress in root domain. So for this I am just leaving it and going to next. It's taking some moment to install it. Our WordPress installed successfully. Congratulations. So here is our website URL, and here is our admin URL. Here is our username and password. Now I'm going to log in WordPress. Yes, congratulations. We have successfully installed our WordPress, and this is our WordPress dashboard. And when we click on visit website, this is our WordPress website. Here default WordPress theme is installed by default. So from here I'm just leaving all these which I don't need here. I'm just crossing. These are coming from our plugin settings. So for this I'm going to plugins and selecting all plugins. First I am going to deactivate which are activate here, and now selecting all and going to delete and apply. Okay, so I'm deleting all plugins which I don't need here. Actually I want to build this website from clean state and going to start from scratch. Then I'm going to post. I'm just deleting this default post, selecting it, move to trash and apply. And next going to trash and empty trash. Next going to pages, and similar way selecting all pages, going to move trash and apply. Now going to trash and empty trash. And next here I'm going to settings and going to reading. So from here I'm just discourage search engine from indexing this site. So for the first time, as I am building this website and I'm not ready to go indexing my website from all search engines, so for this time I'm just disabling this website from search engine indexing. So it will not index by Google or any other search engine until I'm going to live my website. So now I'm going to make save changes. So when our website is done and we're going to ready to live and we are going to do some SEO works, then we can make it deselect. For this time I'm just checking it. And next I'm going to permalink. So the permalink is the page URL. So if we want to create a new page or new post, it will show the page URL in this way. Or for example, here is the best way to show our website URL. So this is our website URL, and then if we post any new item like how to make a WordPress website, then our post URL should be our main domain URL / how to make a WordPress website /. So it will be user friendly and it will be SEO friendly. So I am selecting this one and going to save changes. And next I am going to appearance,
and from here we will see all the themes which is by default. Now going for step 3, install WordPress theme. So for this site I'm going to install this one, Sinatra, or if you don't have this theme you can search here with this name and you will see it. So for now I'm going to activate this one. Alright, so our theme is installed, and the next step we have to install some necessary plugins. So for that, going to plugins and add new, and here I'm going to search all the plugin by name one by one. First we need to install the Elementor. I'm going to search it, going to install the Elementor and also the essential add-ons for Elementor. This is
the plugin. I'm going to install this one. Then the WP form, we can search by this name. This is the plugin I'm going to install. And finally, the Royal Elementor add-ons. We can skip this plugin, but this is only using for a specific purpose, so I will explain that later. And now going to install this one also. Finally, going to install plugins, and from here I'm going to select all together and going to activate. And here for the essential add-ons plugin, here is some basic steps. We can go through this. Here is some elements or features. We can enable all these or disable from here. We can also go through these steps anytime, but here we can check the content elements, creative buttons. We can enable any one or we can disable if we don't need. So here I'm only using here the WP forms, filterable gallery. These two I'm using, so we can skip all others for now. So I'm going to disable a call to action, progress bar, countdown, fancy text. They have also some cool feature in top, so if you want to use any of this feature, you can enable from here anytime. Here is the testimonial, tooltip. Alright, for now I'm just enabling the filterable gallery and the WP form, so which we are not using. If I disable, it will help to speed up our website. Going to next, and simply going to next. We can skip this. No thanks, I'm not going to contribute. Alright, so our plugin settings done for now, and next I'm going to create our first page. We can skip all these. Going to add new, and here I'm going to type the page name to home, or you can type any name. Our page is created, and by this time we completed our step 4 and we started our step 5. We already created a page. Then we can set the page as front page, and then we have to download the JSON file to import for this page. Alright, I'm going to settings and going to reading, and from here going to static home page. I'm setting the home as front page. Going to save changes. So now when I go to the visit site, it's going to our home page, going to edit, and going to edit with Elementor. Now I need to import the layout. So the next step, we have to download the JSON file from this link. If I click here, it's going to this section, and here if we type our name and email, then we will get the downloadable file to our email. So after downloading, we will get a zip file like home.zip, and if I extract, here is the home.json file. Now going to our site, and from here add template. Here in the top right corner, import template. Going to select file and click on this file, open, enable and import. And now going to insert, apply. Alright, our layout is imported. still we need to do some customization. Here, going to settings, and if I scroll down, we have to set the page layout to Elementor full width. And now going to save this page. And now if I check again, so step 5 is done, and next for step 6 we have to customize our header, footer and some basic settings from page edit. Also we need to add some custom CSS. So let's go ahead. You can check the page preview from here. First going to page edit from here in a new tab, and from the right side if I scroll down, we will see here is some basic settings for this page. Here is the sidebar options, content layout. We don't need to do anything with this, and transparent header I'm making it to enable. For this side I'm going to disable the footer, or if you want to add anything in this footer area you can do that. So that case you have to skip this too. For now I don't need to do anything extra with the footer, so I will add all the contact information in bottom area. For now I'm going to hide the footer and going to update and refresh again. So footer is removed, and from top area our header is now transparent. And also we need to edit the top area, and also need to add some custom CSS from the theme customizer. So going to customizer in the same way, I'm going to open it in a new tab. And now for the top area, first I'm going to upload our logo. So going to logo and site settings. Here we are making the black or dark site, so it's better to use a light color or white logo. So for now I'm going to upload a dummy logo with my name. Skip cropping, and for the right side or pages, going back, main header, scroll down, design option, and font color we can make it to white. The link color I'm making it to FFF, and also the hover color also making it to FFF. It's showing the link color, or this is the clickable state. Also here is a border line. If I go here, I'm making it to 0. Alright, save it. So looks good for now. And also the tablet and phone, yeah, looks good for now. Going back, and also I need to add some custom CSS. Going to additional CSS and going to this side, click on custom CSS. And here we will see some CSS. I'm going to copy all the CSS and paste it here. So this is basically for the animation with this image, and here is the background color on sticky header. First I'm saving it and going back. On scroll we can see our header is not sticky. If I go to the desktop you will see it more clearly. When I scroll, our header is not showing, so I want to make it sticky. We can do that from header, main header, sorry, not from here, sticky header, and we have to enable it. And now again, if I scroll, you can see our header is showing. Also, here is the search icon, we can hide it, and the sticky, this can be enabled for desktop, tablet or mobile. We can hide it for any device. For now I'm enabling it. And the search, if I go to main header, and here is the search widget, this is basically coming from header widget. We can add more widget to our header. For now I'm going to delete and save it. Alright, now we are done. I'm crossing it. And next I have to create the menu for the header area, and also going to create a contact form for the bottom. So first of all, going to create the menu, going to top and menu, opening a new tab, crossing it, I'm hiding it. First of all, we have to create a menu. We can type anything, main menu and create menu, and then I'm going to create all the menu item. This is basically will be linked with the section, so instead of pages we are going to the custom link. And first going to add the top area, so we can type home or anything. And for the top area, if I go, or if you can't go like this, you will also see all the sections here from navigator, and here all the sections. For the top section, if I go to advanced, and here is the advanced tab, here is the CSS ID. So here we have to set a specific ID. I have already added ID for each of the section. You can add any ID as per your need. So I'm going to copy and hash and simply paste the name. Going to add to menu, and in the same way for the second section, going to advance and CSS ID services, hash and services, add to menu. And in the same way, going to add the section or menu name for these three. Alright, I am done, and now going to set it to primary navigation and save menu. Now refresh our page. Alright, so our menu is created. Next, I have to create the form on the bottom area. For that, first I'm going to create the form and then we'll activate it from the page. So going to dashboard, and here is the WP form. Going to add new, and we can start from blank, or here is some pre-made layout. I'm going to simple contact form, use template, and here is already created a form. Sorry, going here. Here is the name divided by first name, last name, email and the message. I'm going to edit it slightly. Going for the first one, instead of first name, last name, I'm selecting the simple one, name. And instead of the label, I want to set it to the placeholder. So going to copy the label. this is a required field. We can set it required or not. Going to advanced, and the placeholder, I'm pasting it, and height level. Same for the email. From advanced, placeholder, paste it, and I'm hiding level. Going for comment, only message. Going for advanced and placeholder, height level. Alright, our form is done. And also the submit button, we can change it. If I go to the settings, here is the form name. We can change the form name from here. Here is the submit button text. We can change it. And the sending message, all is editable from here. Also, here is the spam protection and security. We can enable the reCAPTCHA. This is free from here. Notification. So after submitting the form, all the email will go to the admin email address. We can set it to a custom email. The subject line here, the from name and from email address. By default, this is the admin email address. We have to change it to a different email address. Something like my domain name. It should be the domain name, a mail address with my domain. So contact or anything at the domain name. So we have to create a email address, something like this, and then we have to use it here. Or also they suggest to install the WP SMTP plugin. So this will help to send all the email to your inbox and reply to email messages, all the field here. You can check all this. And finally the confirmation. Here is the message type. After submitting the form, they will show a success message or it will redirect to a different page. We can do it from here. Alright, this is okay for now. I'm saving it. And now if I refresh this page from the builder and crossing it, scroll down, select, and we can see the form is showing in the drop down. I'm selecting this form. Cool. So it's getting all the design which I did with this template. It's getting here. And finally save it. So we're done with the step 6. And finally for the step 7, I will show you how to replace all the content with your own content and how to customize any sections or design. Let's go ahead. So from here, if I want to edit this image instead of this, just click on this image and from the left side, click on this image. You can upload a new image from here, from your laptop, or from here we can select any uploaded image. For example, this one. Cool, it's getting the default animation with any image. And in this case, we have to keep in mind we don't need to upload any transparent image. We can upload any JPG image with the background, and background will be better with a light dark color like gray color or this type of color, so we can read the text. Or in case of white, we need to change the color of the text. And also on the right side, the text, if I click on text, we can change all the text very easily from left side. Also same for others text. And if we want to change the size and color or any style, click on the tab, style tab, and from here we can change the text color. For example, if I change color, it's changing the color directly, and also the font style or typography. Here is the font family, we can change it. Font size, here is 100 pixel by default. You can change it. the font weight, uppercase, and also some more specification. So going back to the default color, and same for all other section. If I want to change the text, we can simply change it from here. For this one, we can change the icon. Instead of this, here is lot more icons. We can select any one, and here is the text, web design, and the details text. These are very easy to do. Anyone can do these changes very easily. So same for all other sections. Here is the portfolio. So if I click here, and here is items to show, total item is 6. We can change it to 3. It's now showing 3 items. Or if you want to add more, instead of 3, we can do that. And animation duration, column, here is 3 column by default. You can change it. Grid style, image height, we can change the image height. And to add each of the item, if I scroll down, here is the gallery item. If I go to the first one, here is the text, web design, the control name, and here is the item name. So when I hover over the name, this is the item name and this is the details. So if I scroll down, here is the details text, not details, this is basically the information. And here is the image. You can upload any other image instead of this. So we can change all the image and text very easily from here. Here is the plus icon. On click, it's showing all the images. And here we can add any link with this icon. If I click and going to the gallery item, for example the first one, here is the link place. So here we can add any specific live link for this project or details page link. And also here is filterable option, so we can add some control. For example, if I add or enable it, here we can see the filterable option, all website design. Here is the one website design, and we added this website design control name here with the first one. So for example, if I save it and go to preview, now if I click on website design, sorry, here I have added this name with all of it. Instead of website design, if I type only website and the filterable control, if I set it to only website and update, and now if I click on website, we can see it's showing under the website. The same way we can add more control name and we can add it with the item. And in the same way, if we want to add more customization, here is the style tab, so we can change the design or style from here. And same for the contact section. In the very left side, here is some social icon. If I click, here is the Facebook, Twitter and YouTube by default, so you can add your social link. Or if you want to add more, like here I want to add LinkedIn, so here is now showing LinkedIn, and we can add our link here. And now if I go to the top area, here we can see here is some bubbles is floating behind this specific section. So how you can do that? If I go to edit on the top section, it's not selectable from here, so I'm going to the navigator, and if I go to the top section, and now if I go to style tab, and here is the particles, this is coming from the Royal Add-ons plugin, and only for this purpose I used this specific plugin. So we can add this kind of particle effect with this plugin. And if you don't need to add this kind of effect, in that case we don't need to install the Royal Add-ons plugin. Alright, now we have to enable the particle effect or particle background from here, and here is our code. And now if I want to customize this code, or if I want to add a different type effect with our background, we can do that. Just click here, and from here this is the default design of particle. If I want to use the code from here, go to particle, and here is some customization option. We can customize this default design. Here is the number of particle. We can increase or decrease it. Then color, we can change the color to any color. We can change the shape to different shape. Here is the size. Here is the opacity. So we can see this is fully customizable. We can customize as we want. And after all the customization, here is the download the current config or the JSON file. So if I open, select all and copy and simply paste it here. Now you can see the background effect is changed. And for this tutorial I used a different one. From top, here is the default type animation, and we will find some more. Here is the NASA, bubbles, snow effect, and Nyan cat. I used the bubble effect in this website. And particles, shape, I used the circle type, and the size, I decreased the size, and also the color, you can use any color. I used the white. Alright, after customizing, we can download and select all, copy and paste it here. Or you can change the color to any color. And in the same way, we can apply this kind of effect with any section. For example, if I go to third section or the fourth, so here if I go to style tab, particle effect, enabling it. So first time it's showing the default effect. If I check, it's showing here, but the color is black, so it's not focusing. We have to change the color, or we can add our own style. So you can see here it's showing the same effect. That's very simple and cool effect. Alright, I'm closing it. Finally, I'm going to show you how you can edit any section. If I go to the first section, and if I want to edit this section, going to layout, here is the content width and height. I set it to the fit to screen, so always it will fit with the screen size. And also the style tab, here I have set the background color to black color. You can change the color to any color as you like. And also for the header, I used a transparent black color from the custom CSS. So if I go to the custom CSS or customizer, going to additional CSS, and if I scroll down, here is the background color for transparent header. We can change the opacity from here, and also we can add a different color instead of black. And in the same way, we can customize all others section from style tab. If we want to change the background color from style tab, we can change the color. and also the layout. Here I used the default height and also used the padding from advanced 70 pixel top and bottom. This is very easy to customize. And lastly, if I want to add any new section or extra section, in the same way we can do that. For example, here I want to add a new section after this top section. Click on this plus icon and here click on this plus. Here different kind of column we can select. For example, I'm selecting this one, 2 column layout, and here column gap, all is good. Going to advanced. Here is advanced. I am going to add the padding similar with others, making it to unlink, top 70 and bottom 70, and the background color, going to style tab, and here is the background type, color, I'm selecting a black color, and now I want to add some text in left and image in right. So here first I want to add a title text, then some details. So we can copy the title text from here, copy and paste, and alignment I want to make it to the left. Then I want to add some details. For example, if it's working as about me section, so you can add some details text about me, and alignment I'm making it to left, and here the text I'm going to add more text instead of this, and on the right side I want to add an image. So click on this plus icon, here is the image, and instead of this, for example, I'm going to upload an image, this one. By default it's a square shape image, but if I want to add the same effect same as this image, right click, copy, right click, paste style, and it's getting the same animation effect. And here I want to add the image and text vertically center align. So for that, going to the edit column and vertical align, making it to middle. We can set the same for the image. And here I want to add a extra button about me. Click on this night dots icon, and here is the button. Here we don't have any button in this page, so we have to design it from scratch. Going to style tab, I want to make it to the transparent and white border. So for color I want to make it to transparent, and border making it to solid 1 or 2 pixel, and border radius making it to 0, and the text style, here is the typography. We can select the pop-ins. I used the pop-ins in this website, all over the website, and the font size we can make it to 16, or we can decrease. Font weight 400, text transform to uppercase, and we can add some letter spacing 1 pixel. Cool, it's looking good. And here with this button, going to content, I want to add any page link. So here is the link, we can add any page link with this button. And also here is the alignment, we can change the alignment. If we want to add any icon with this button, we can do from here. Alright, and in the same way, if I want to add any extra box or extra element, all is here in the left side. You can try and play with that, but the formula is same for all item. And finally, if we want to check the section is responsive or not, for that here is the button responsive mode. Click here, go to tablet, and we can check. Now if I want to change the font size for tablet, just click here, going to style tab, and here if I want to change the font size, so it will only work for the tablet. And also for the same for phone, we can change the font size for phone only. We can change the image size, so all is available, or the button alignment we can make it to center, and we can see here is only for phone. If I go to the desktop, it's the left align. That's cool. Alright, so for now we can cross this section. I don't need this, and save our page. Also going back to the image, previous image, and save our page. Alright, so that's all for now, and we are good to go. So far easy. If you find this tutorial helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, otherwise you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Finally, if you like to work with me for any WordPress project, you can contact me through my website. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.